Greetings to everyone. This is Anushka from Example, a student driven platform to help you crack your entrance exams hassle free. Today we have Mr. Shrey Parekh with us, currently in third year of engineering and is pursuing his degree from the prestigious DJ Sangvi College. It's a pretty renowned college which needs no prior introduction, and it goes without saying the level of efforts required to get in. Very heartily congratulations, Mr. Shrey, for your achievement. I'm sure the journey must not have been easy. So, without any further ado, let's begin our interview. So, my first question to you is what was that motivation which aspired you to become an engineer?
So first of all, when I was in ninth and 10th standard, I had an option to take computers or commerce or physical education. So like I was not that fit and all, but like I had an keen interest towards computers. So when I started studying about computers and programming and all that, I got really fascinated by what all they have, what is the scope of technology in the future in every field. So that is what motivated me to take science and pursue engineering as a computer engineer, which I'm currently doing. So it was my first motivation towards a step towards engineering.
Okay, very good to know. So, what method of study did you adopt while preparing for your CET examinations?
Okay, so first of all, for any entrance examination, there is a huge process, like 1 or 2 year process involved,
Yeah,
where you have to study rigorously for day
yeah,
and night. And to be honest, there is no shortcut. Like you have to study every day for 6 to 7 hours minimum, and slog there and practice tests. So one concept I would like to share you with is my revision cycle. So whenever I study, to retain something in your mind, I used to maintain a revision cycle. So like when I study, say mathematics, and in that I study trigonometry currently. So once I study it in the day for around 12 to 3, which is my usual studying time. So if I study 12 to 3, so in the night I'll revise a bit through my notes, and then after 1 week I'll revise it again, and then I'll revise it again after 1 month. So like in a day, in a week, and in a month, I revise it again and again. So I retain it more. So that is how I maintained my revision cycle, and I was able to score well.
okay. So basically, revision cycle helps us to, remember the concepts more clearly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, when did you start preparing for your CET examination and the strategy you used?
Yes. So like the CET examinations due to COVID was postponed to October month.
Yeah.
So I started studying for it in July itself. So like already I was preparing for mains and advance. So I had a backing of all those. And then I had to study for CET. So like I started studying for it from July month. And first was to revise all the concepts which were covered in the HSC board and the CET exams. And then I guess I took around 1 month to practice a lot of papers. So I had to like score well, and I did see myself improving in the tests and all that. So continuously I practiced for the September month, and then I was able to attempt the exam in October month.
Okay, like as it is always said that practice is the key to success, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, what is your weakest area and how were you able to manage it?
Okay. So um, exactly like I shared with you, my weakest area was memory-based concepts, which were in chemistry, in organic chemistry. I guess it will be weak for majority of you people.
Yeah.
Um, so I was not able to retain all of the concepts which I studied. So that is why upon researching, I found out the like famous revision cycle, which is the 1 day, 1 week, and 1 month. So this way I can retain more. So that is how I overcame the problem of memorization.
Okay, like see, while preparing, there must be various difficulties and problems arising. So, how did you face those difficulties and problems?
So like uh, I started giving mock tests in August month. So while I was giving the mock test, I realized that these were the areas I was weak in. I made a note of it and I tried to study that concepts again and again. And after studying it, I applied it, and then I realized that those weren't the concepts I was weak in. It was during the paper time I couldn't remember most of those concepts. In that hassle, in that jaldi you give that paper, right? So you tend to forget some of them. So first and foremost thing which I learned about giving a paper was to keep your calm. You should always be calm during the paper, patient, and attempt each and every question properly. Read the questions, and most of the times, your mindset is what leads you, like what uh, makes you score in the paper. So, this is what I learned is to be calm during the paper.
Okay, like we must have a very positive mindset.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like Shrey, there were around 5 lakh students who gave CET examinations, and everyone must have prepared well. But what did you do differently, which resulted in your success?
Okay. So, um, first of all, uh, every student is eligible. Like every student above me or just like 2 3 percentile below me is worthy of getting a good college as I am in today. But most of the thing matters is your luck. Like, believe me, I'm telling it's luck, because the right mindset, the inclination of bench, and what mindset you keep in the exam, you should not be affected by others. You should like practice in even noisy environments. Even if the exam factors, external factors are not favoring to you, you should be able to attempt the paper in that proper unfavorable conditions. So keeping the right mindset is what I would like to emphasize on to score well. And this is what I did differently. Like, this is what I feel I stand out in.
Okay, so very good to know from you. And like Shrey, future CET aspirants, our future CET aspirants would love to know, like, what was your parents' reaction when they learned that you have cleared with such an amazing marks and rank, and soon you would become an engineer?
Okay, so I did not fare well in advance. So like parents had left hope in me, but I prepared really hard for CET. I was uh, really motivated to score well in it and get in a good college and top three colleges of the Mumbai University.
Yeah.
So my parents were really happy, and I would say to all the CET aspirants that don't give up. Like, it, you feel very frustrated while giving these exams or giving the mock test also, but you don't give up anyhow any day. You keep practicing and you'll get a good college. That's my
Okay.
motivation.
Yeah. So, which subject should one focus upon? A weaker one or a stronger one?
I suggest that you should focus on stronger subjects. Like, if they are strong, you need to make it stronger. But uh, stronger subjects will take less time to study. Like, if you are taking 4 hours for a weak subject, that strong subject can be done in 1 hour. So that is how you can save your time as well. And then focus on the weaker subjects. For me, it was like chemistry or uh, integration in mathematics. So that way you can spend more time on it, uh, but keep a balance of both of these.
Okay, like balance is really very important.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what would you say regarding the difficulty level of CET exams?
CET exams, to be honest, they are not very difficult. You can score really well in CET exams. They are out of 200, so you can easily score 150 and above. You
Okay.
just need to stay focused and keep studying. That's it.
Okay. Now, now you're into your dream college. So how does it feel like?
Uh, the college culture, the main thing of an engineering college is a culture. It's a really great culture. Like there are events and hackathons all around. You get to study, and you like the way you studied in 11th, 12th, the way you slogged in 11th, 12th is really very, you know, stressful. But the once you enter the engineering college, it's really calm and really good atmosphere. People are friendly. You make good friends in college which stay for life. You enjoy the events, like which all events you are interested in, whether it's debating or technological events or like dance events. You have a variety of things in college. So i uh, I would like to emphasize that please study well and for get a good college. So the good college means better friends or better work environment, like what better college environment. So a good college really matters.
Yeah, that's true. Now, were there any other books you referred other than NCRT for your preparations?
No, to be honest, not any other books. You have to strictly stick to the NCRT and HSC board books, and
Okay.
like practice you can do from anywhere. You get abundant of materials in through the Google or some classes which you go in, or the you can get the material from anywhere. But like books, you can stick strictly to NCRT only.
Okay, like you referred to NCRT books itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what what would be the last moment strategy which CET students should plan?
Um, so the last moment strategy is to work on your mistakes. You need to keep in mind that you can't make that mistake again. You have to make note of it and try to remember that I don't have to make this mistake during that exam. And
Okay.
secondly is that you need to be like, as I said, you need to have the right mindset. Like the previous day, if you don't want to study, keep your mind fresh. It's okay. But like you have to keep the right mindset during giving the exam. So that is the last minute tips which I would like.
Yeah, like we must not repeat our mistakes. Okay, at least during our
Exactly.
exams, main exams. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. So, what advice you would like to give to the students who are currently in their 11th, 12th, as well as repeaters?
Um, so the current advice is don't take your don't take stress in your life. Just go do what as it comes. Even if you don't get a really good college, even if you are not able to score, you have to enjoy your life. You have to, take breaks during studies as well. Don't do it under some peer pressure or family pressure or something. You just need to live your life as you want it. So that
Okay.
is my advice to all of the aspirants.
Okay, may I know what are your views? Like, what role has peer-to-peer learning played in your life, in engineering as well as your prior studies?
So one of the best concepts is peer-to-peer learning. Like I learn a lot through my friends. If some doubts cannot be solved by teachers or like supporting faculty, the friends are the go-to person for you. Like you can ask them hundreds of doubts, and they will answer you if they can try. And we would always form a group study circle where we would study and exchange papers between all of us and compare our marks in a friendly way. So it really uh, the type of people you are around really helps you in getting into a good college and scoring good marks. So peer to peer learning is really important. uh, yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'd like to say.
So, like peer-to-peer guidance is like, as you say, it's really very, very important. So now
Yes.
coming on to the next questions, what do you like most about our example app?
So the example app, it's really a simple UI, simple and subtle UI. It's really helpful for students who are viewing it for the first time. Like there are not many the content, like not too much flashy content. It's really easy to use, and the content is really structured in a nice way. You have all the notes for the books, you have all the videos, and there are separate sections for that videos you can view it in. So it's a really good app.
Yeah. So now what would be your message to the future CET aspirants who want to walk the same path as you?
One of the most important message that I'd like to give is form a good circle of friends, which can keep you motivated and help you during your mental issues. And believe me, there are some of my friends who had some mental issues while 11, 12. They had a lot of stress. Why are they giving the exam? They questioned why are they doing engineering, but it's what you like and in the first place, and you selected it. So I would like to stress that keep a good circle, keep a healthy mindset, not only like physically, also mentally. And uh, I would also like to say that please don't ever give up on your whatever dream you would whatever dream you are pursuing for. So that's my advice to aspirants.
Okay, it's really good to know from you. So now
Yeah.
with this, we come to an end of our interview. Thank you so much, Mr. Shrey.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure talking to you. This was very insightful, and we hope that the students have learned a lot of things from this session and will surely implement all these tips and guidelines in their preparation. It was a very enlightening interview. Thank you for making time for the students today. We wish you all the very best for your future. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I hope that my voice would reach out to most of the people and they
Yeah,
listen to
sure.
what I have to say.
Yeah, sure.